What's up, everybody? It's Mark Wynn,
Tina Gomez,
and we're Team Animex. And today we're doing our first reaction of episode 1.
Why you keep rubbing your hands?
Because I just put lotion on them and I'm still rubbing it in.
Okay.
And first impressions of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So.
Yes. Stop rubbing your hands. Stop. Your lips is janky. You need some... I'm sorry. But here, get some lip balm.
Balm me up, baby.
What's wrong? What?
Yeah, lip balm. Swallow some of it. Alright, so the beginning of JoJo starts out with what's it, Dio's grandfather?
I don't know who the hell that is. I just know he glowing like a mofo.
No, not him.
He glowing.
Not him. It wasn't.
Dio's grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He had no teeth, and he was.
No, that's his dad. Yeah, that was his dad. You talking about the mofo with the teeth and he got sick.
Yeah. So we find out. So Dio's dad has found a horse and carriage on the side of the road that has been just devastated by destruction and devastation. And it's all kinds of murder and mayhem spread across.
Yeah.
And then they find Mr.
Bro, we ain't gonna talk about the dude with the shit in his mouth?
Oh, right. Yeah, one of them dudes was...
He messed up.
Man, he had a spike coming right through his throat, through the back of his head. Oh, man.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. There's going to be some animals.
Oh, my good Lord. Woo!
What?
The old man with gold teeth and no teeth. He's obviously a thief, stealing whatever he could from the carriage. Oh, then we get over to this nice, clean, glowing.
I don't know what's going on with him.
So we find George Joestar.
He glowing. He's like a man baby angel. Anyway, we find the man baby glowing man, George Joestar. Here's a baby.
Right. His wife died.
His wife died.
The baby survived.
Right.
Which we will later find out that's little JoJo. So he asks the man that found them on the road to. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, the baby is not little JoJo. It's Dio.
That's what I thought.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. He grows up with the old man. That was George Joestar's baby, right? Okay. Which confuses me.
Alright, so we meet Arena, and she's in the field or something, and she's getting bullied and picked on by a group of guys. And immediately, I hate all the guys in this town, at least the ones I've seen so far. Bro, they some old... I mean, how old are these guys? These guys are wearing half suits, vests, and suspenders, and boulder hats and whatnot. And they're all like, haha, we got your doll. We took your doll from you. What are you gonna do? Oh, let's see what it looks like naked. Let's take the clothes off and see if it got the things in the junk that real women have.
In the junk.
Yeah, and she's crying and stuff, and it's just
right,
like...
they're like, Arena's the crybaby.
It's just like, dude,
what?
Like,
are you 10? You look like you 20. Are you 10?
I don't get it.
I just want to say right off the bat, when we see Dio older, he look evil.
Yeah,
his eyebrows.
He's got this sinister
he's always
eyes.
frowning. Right.
Yeah.
Them eyebrows.
His eyebrows. He's got like this golden, like his eyes this is like a reddish golden color. I think they changed like throughout the scene.
I think they just have that for like effect.
But yeah, he's got like this heavy line work like at the top and bottom of his eyes too, and it just gives him that dark and that sinister look.
He talks like it too, though. Like he always has an attitude.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's because of how he was raised, I guess. You know?
And I think he was upset that his mom died. I think he said that his dad killed his mom or something.
Oh.
Yeah, when he went to his grave when his dad died. And right away, I already said he looked like a jerk. Well, he acts like a jerk because Danny came running up to him, and he like, you know, Danny's a dog. I mean, everybody knows that. And you know, dogs are happy when they meet people, and they so happy and free and all that. And then fucking Dale just comes and like, whoosh, like. See, they keep talking about the dogs. See, I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like animal abuse or mistreatment, so...
Yeah, and apparently there's going to be a lot of that in the show, right?
Yep, the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started. Don't get me started.
We'll get there. So JoJo and Dio, they button heads as soon as they meet each other, because they're two completely, different kind of dudes. JoJo's like, okay, if you're coming, I'll accept you into our home, and we'll be cool about it.
And for some reason out of nowhere, Dio just wants to be an asshole. Like the whole time he's there, I really do not know why, but he just wants to be a jerk. What is his reason for constantly being an asshole?
I mean, I'm thinking that is more so something to do with the fact that he's like, not jealousy isn't what I want to use, but it's more of like he's
Is he jealous?
It could be some jealousy, but I can't think of the word I want to use, but he is like, man, I grew up like this and you grew up like, that.
That don't mean you gotta go punching people and elbowing them,
like
and
pampered and
poking your thumb in their eyes.
So, the father, George, right? So George,
Are we sure that's George?
I think that's George. Is that not George?
It looks like George, but he had teal hair. And now he got blue hair. Remember when he was glowing?
Oh.
He was teal?
Well, maybe it was...
Mystery Man, Dad.
We gotta figure that out. What were we talking about? Okay, so George, he takes a liking to Dio over JoJo because he's all... Dio's more well-mannered and he's, doing all the things that... George wishes that his son JoJo would do.
You got another one wrong, JoJo. Look at here.
You don't want to know what I thought that was.
No, we don't.
Aren't they both his sons?
Yes. I was iffy about that. But yeah. But this is boxing tournament thing, whatever that goes on. I guess JoJo's the man.
He is buffed.
Buff? Yeah.
I thought he was like a little skinny little...
Oh?
Yeah!
No, JoJo's...
I thought he was scrawny.
Nah, JoJo's... He's a pretty fit dude. So,
fit?
Yeah.
He is more than fit.
Stop reacting. Let me say something.
Okay.
So anyway, JoJo... he's like the man at this fighting tournament or whatever. But Dio shows up.
Oh my god, when Dio shows up.
Of course, Dio's got to be the one that ruins everything and takes that one thing that JoJo had away.
He beat his ass.
Yeah, more or less words,
Not only did he beat his ass, this dude was like, I'm gonna take it further. And what did he do? He's like, while I'm punching you, I'm gonna take the time to contemplate if I want to stick my thumb in your eye.
Yeah,
and then sticks his thumb in his eye.
Right.
He had time to do all of that.
Right, as he's finishing like the final blow that knocks JoJo out of the fight.
What the heck? Well, dang.
And then of course,
Look at this
The
cute baby.
and then of course, the reason why I hate everybody in the town comes back, where everybody's like on Dio's side now. All of a sudden,
Right, right. These are your longtime friends.
I mean,
You grew
I
up-
would think they would. Like
You grew up with
Jonathan-
these dudes.
Right, Jonathan is the one that grew up
It literally
in the
takes
mansion.
Right. He grew up in a mansion. He grew up in this town, and it takes like what, 2 minutes for everybody to just turn against him.
Yeah, and
Can we talk about loyalty?
ain't no loyalty, not in this town. But some of the imagery, man, in JoJo is like really awesome.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely.
I like when they take those moments, kind of like Death Note, where
Oh yeah, like they changed the color scheme.
they change the color scheme, have like some cool like
Some like intense
designs
moments.
and patterns going on
Yeah.
for like anytime each of them wants to say anything, like JoJo or Dio.
I knew. I said it when we was watching it. I knew that they were showing Danny way too much.
Yeah,
I kept saying it. I was like, I don't like how often they showing Danny. But we're gonna get to that.
Yeah. So eventually Jonathan and Arena, they form a relationship. And they like gloss over their entire relationship.
Mark, they
bro.
gloss the
Like,
pacing.
The whole thing was narrated within about 12 seconds or less.
They do this constantly in the episode. This was one of the things that I didn't entirely understand was the pacing. And maybe the pacing got better because the whole episode felt kind of like a recap.
Yeah, the whole thing kind of felt like a flashback.
Yeah, like a flashback.
And maybe it is. Maybe this is just
It
like,
could
oh,
be.
well, let me give you this backstory before we give you
Right.
the real stuff in episode 2.
Right,
Which
right.
could be the case.
But that's what it felt like.
Yeah, that is what it
because there
felt
was a
like.
lot of moments where they just would like take like 10 seconds and like sum up an entire probably weeks to months of content.
Right, because JoJo came in and took this whole place over. And
You mean Dia?
yeah, Dio came in and took this whole place over and like, what?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? 2 minutes, and he had everybody like, yeah, Dio's the man. JoJo who? I don't know that guy.
Right.
He tried to steal Arena away.
Yeah, he tried to steal his girl.
In dramatic fashion. Remember that kiss?
Oh yeah.
What did he do? Oh. And then he makes a riff between JoJo and Arena. And then we get to the big final brawl at the end
Oh
of the
yeah.
episode. Where JoJo just fed up. He's like, man, you know what? I can't take it no more. I'm tired of you, Dio. It's on.
The fight is so intense.
It is intense. And I thought we might have seen a stand, maybe like the first stand.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but no stand.
The part where Dio is like just like rubbing his elbow in JoJo's face area.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. Like he always wants to hit somebody, but he wants to take it further and like Just-
Yeah. You just make it worse.
just make it worse.
Yeah. And then
What's up with that, Dio?
the fight is pretty much like your basic hand to hand like boxing and whatnot. Which is cool.
Mhm.
I thought the animation was pretty dope. Like in terms of like how they were dodging and whatnot.
Mhm.
And there was a couple times we saw a couple things that gave me some questions. Like it could have just been visual, but there was a moment where Dio took his jacket off, and it was like
It was like another
it's like
dimension
another
inside
dimension in
his
his
jacket.
And I was like, what the? I was like, is that something? Should I be knowing that?
Right.
Um,
I'm pretty sure it was just like some supposed to be texture or something inside
Right.
his jacket. You know, like sometimes with those older jackets, they have like patterns on the inside of the blazers, and then like the outside's like a solid color. It's probably something like that.
so they kept showing references to the mask.
Oh yeah, the
There's
mask.
one where blood kind of like flew onto the mask, and
Didn't it like crawl away again?
Yeah, like it popped off of the wall, and then we saw the mask in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
too.
It did the same thing where it like
yeah.
crawled away or something.
Um,
I didn't even know it was
I
going
don't
on
know
with that mask.
what's up with the mask.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Oh, there was a lot of shots too that I liked during the last scene. There were like certain shots, like certain angles that were really dope too.
Yeah. Yeah, the art style of JoJo is
Art style is amazing.
yeah, it's pretty dope. Even though we're still in the beginning of the series.
I would have to say the art style is probably my favorite thing about. Well, I'll just say the first episode. I'm not gonna say entirely JoJo because we only watched the first episode, but the art style is probably my favorite thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like we didn't get a whole ton of what the show is probably gonna be about.
Yeah, we'll probably get that in episode 2.
Right. But let's talk about it.
Oh, you're talking about the big it?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yes.
I hate Dio with a strong passion. He already had me not liking him. Just his whole demeanor was just like, you was bad news. But when he did this, and I know y'all know, I was like, no, Dio's gotta die. He gotta go. He's gotta die. So I didn't.
She immediately was like, "Oh no,
oh no,
Dio's dead to me."
Mark, I swear to God, I'm taking it out.
Simply the work of a burglar.
Yep.
Contemplated Danny and panic.
What happened happens.
He's not here. He hasn't yet returned from school.
Dio's dead. I didn't see the whole scene because, as I mentioned before, I'm completely against like mistreatment in animals. I am an animal advocate, so yeah, I didn't see the whole thing, but I knew what was going on, and I kid you not, I was covering my ears and I was looking away, but I know what happened, cause
Yeah.
poor Danny.
Poor Danny. You notice they're like Jonathan and the Joe stars that we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
Their hair color changes like with the scene by scene, because when we first see George, his hair is like green,
Yeah,
and then through most of the episode, his hair is purple.
blue.
It's like a bluish indigo.
So like an
color.
indigo.
Yeah, and then like, well, I mean,
That's interesting too. Like how often they change like the color scheme to like fit the characters in the mood of the moment.
yeah.
And like there's a bunch of times where like Dio he looks like yellow, like even like his hair and his face and everything, like everything just looks like a yellow color scheme. And I think that's really interesting, and I hope that they carry that throughout the rest of the arc. But let's just mention the biggest problem that one of the biggest problems I had with watching the first episode is I'm not a big fan of like that time period of like the 1800s and things like that. Just everything just is like dark and dreary, and which I usually do like a melancholy look where everybody like is wearing like the same things, and all the colors are just muted and dull, and like there's not much color going on, and just that whole era is just not for me.
I have a theory. I know you feel this way, but I have a theory you might change your mind.
Why?
Because I have a theory. Because you had a theory. Based on your theory, I have a theory. And that theory is that you speculated that this was possibly the vampire art.
Right.
And that would go really well. Because you like, kind of like the story of Van Helsing.
Okay.
And his story primarily usually takes place in like
that
kind of
time
setting.
period.
So just
But that was different because
they
Van
can do a
Helsing.
lot with this setting.
But well, I don't really know much about it. The whole thing why I like Van Helsing is because it does deal with like mythological creatures, like werewolves and vampires and things like that. But if it's just vampires, it's just not me entirely. Like, I have to have other creatures in there for some reason. I like vampires to a certain extent.
I won't say I completely disagree with you about the setting, but I guess I'm more tolerable of the setting. I kind of feels like as long as it fits like the story you're telling, then I'm all for, you know, whatever setting you choose.
Gotcha. I'm just saying it's not for me. Like, I'm actually interested to see some of the other arcs that you guys were talking about. I feel like maybe something further down the line.
Mess up, they're all like this. You're like, no, not again.
Right.
You might like it by then. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I have a feeling that they're not all like this.
I think you'll change your mind.
But maybe further down the line, I'll like a different arc more. I'll just say more. I'm not gonna say I completely don't like it. I'm just saying it's just not my era per se.
What do you like the most about episode 1?
What I like most? I guess what I would like most about episode 1 is the rivalry between them, because I really enjoy character development. So I can't wait to see that character development come later on.
Right. See what it turns into.
Yeah.
If anybody will grow from
Right.
what happens. And
Right.
also, we're just seeing the beginning of it, so I imagine that this is going to be taken even further.
Yeah.
Who knows? Oh, and let's not forget.
Oh, I forgot about that.
7 whole years. So we don't know what the next episode is going to be about.
That's true.
Everything could be completely different. This whole episode could just be like, oh,
But I have a prediction.
what's up?
Dio's still an asshole.
I think my favorite thing about episode 1 is probably the art.
Oh, duh, that too, yeah.
It's not that it's like particularly crazy or anything like that.
It's different
I
though.
like the color choices that they chose to, you know, go with. I've said this in a previous video. I'm seeing a lot more anime that is going the route of less traditional. And I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I like seeing different art styles, because at one point there's a lot of anime you could pick up and it all kind of looks the same.
Right.
There were always certain artists that chose to make their art look completely different from other manga.
I enjoy the art as well. I like that there's like certain scenes where they look like they use some type of toning on the scene too, and we'll put like a reference up. It's kind of like they texturize the scene. I do like the more colorful color schemes, like during the fight between Dio and JoJo. At the end, they use like certain colors to represent certain moods and things like that. And yeah, the art style, I definitely like that. It's straying away from like a more traditional Japanese art style. Anyway, hope that you guys are okay with these types of reaction videos. And we hope that you guys will stick around, and if you could, just give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment down below.
And we've got a lot of really interesting ideas in this style that we want to tackle.
Right.
So
This style of video.
Right. So definitely stay tuned, and leave comments below on I don't know.
Just leave a comment down below if you have a comment.
Alright. Thanks for watching, guys, and
See
we'll
you in the
see you
next
next
one.
time.
So if you guys like this video and you want to support us further,
go to Amazon.com, where all you have to do is type in Team Animex and you'll find all of our books.
and if you would like to check it out for free, just check the links below.